Hey guys, okay, so today we are going to be talking about the 5 best daily habits for hair growth. I truly believe that once you can implement a routine, it will make all of the difference you need to see results, to stop your hair loss, and to see regrowth to start. It's kind of like working out in that way. When you work out and you eat healthy consistently, then you start to see results in how you look, how you feel, all that kind of stuff. I feel like hair growth is the same in that way, that once you figure out what type of hair loss you're experiencing and you implement a plan and you do these things every single day consistently, then eventually you will start to see results. The hair growth cycle, remember, it takes 3 to 6 months, so you really have to truly be consistent to see results. And if you're following me on Instagram, you've probably already seen me talk about this. We're kicking off the 12-week hair growth challenge very soon, so it's free to join. It's just for anybody in the community. I just wanted to implement something where we could work together and motivate each other to keep going and to see results. I'm not gonna hold you guys up any longer. Let's get into it. Before we do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, we're starting off with the first daily hair growth habit, and that is to take your daily hair growth supplements and vitamins. And if you don't know where to start, the 3 main hair growth vitamins are B12, D, and iron. And you can talk to your doctor and get your lab work done and see if you are deficient in those or not, and if that's contributing to your hair loss. If you aren't deficient, I wouldn't necessarily recommend taking a supplement. I would definitely check in with your doctor if you actually need to do that or not. And on top of that, you can also take a hair growth supplement. Hair growth supplements have come such a long way, especially in the past 5 years. We have seen so many companies put so much research into exactly what will be effective in a hair growth vitamin. And so if you guys want a video on a comparison between the different supplements, let me know. I'll do that. There's so much incredible innovation that has come into hair growth supplement products. I talk about the latest one that has just hit the market, so I'm really super excited about this supplement because I feel like it targets a lot of different needs and it doesn't have a bunch of different things that you don't need, which is fantastic. And this is the iRestore Advanced Hair Growth Formula Supplement. If you guys have the iRestore devices, then you know that they have been just innovating like crazy over there to make sure that they have everything that you could possibly need for hair growth. And the latest thing that they've released is this new advanced formula hair growth supplement. Now they have 2 trademark ingredients in this, and they are Lustriva, which has been clinically proven to improve hair in as little as 21 days. And the other one I'm super excited about, that's Astrogen. And this is to help improve gut health, which will help with absorption of the supplement. And you guys know I've been talking about gut health forever on my channel. I think it's so important to pay attention to your gut health because it will just help your health in general and your hair especially to grow, which is also fantastic for anyone that's experiencing more of the autoimmune related hair loss. And the other one is their anagen complex. Now this is going to be fantastic for those of you that have androgenetic or androgenic alopecia, which is also known as male or female pattern baldness. And their anagen complex contains DHT blockers as well as adaptogens. And then this supplement also contains some essential vitamins and minerals that are important for hair health. So I really love that all of the ingredients are designed to not only promote hair growth, but also to make your hair look super healthy. That's very important. And I really feel like having healthy looking hair while you're waiting for your hair to grow in is super important because it really just helps to boost your self-esteem, because hair loss can really take a toll on our self-esteem. And anything that you can do to boost your self-esteem will really help to give you that energy that you need to do all of these things consistently. Now this supplement is also vegan and cruelty-free. And you might also notice a little extra boosted benefit of the way that your skin and your nails will look, because this also supports that as well. Now one bottle comes with 120 pills. You take 4 per day, so that's a 30-day supply. And if you guys want to get started, I have a coupon code for you guys so you can save. I'll pop it right here, and then the link will be in the description box below. All right, let's get into the second daily habit that you want to implement for hair growth, and that is to use a hair growth serum. Now this is going to tie into the third thing that I'm going to talk about, but now hair growth serums are another thing that have come such a long way. There are so many great serums that are available right now. Now I do want to differentiate between using a hair growth serum versus a hair growth oil. Hair growth serums are something that you can apply every day. They tend to be a lot more lightweight. They don't really feel super greasy, so applying them every day between washes, it doesn't feel like your hair gets really dirty or anything like that, or oily. Oils, I would stick to more like twice a week, depending on the oil, of course. And those you can apply at night and then wash off in the morning. But a serum you can apply, I usually do mine first thing in the morning after I have gotten ready and showered and all that kind of stuff. One thing that I do want to say is that you want to make sure that whatever it is that you are using is supportive to your hair loss type. Now, not all hair loss is created equally. There are different types of hair loss that you can experience. And then within those types of hair loss, the important thing is to focus on the things that will actually be effective, that will bring your hair back. So I would definitely do your research. I have some of my top serums that I love linked in my Amazon shop, so I will put that in the description box below for you guys as well. Now this is going to tie into the third thing that you're going to want to implement daily for hair growth, and that is daily scalp massages. And I'm talking every morning and every night. If you want to get really serious about your hair growth, you want to encourage as much blood flow to come to your scalp as possible. More blood flow will bring more nutrients with it. It will also help to give a boost of energy to your hair follicles. More energy in your scalp will also mean that your hair cells will divide more rapidly. Anything that you can do to get blood circulating is really important. Now you can do this with your fingers, or you can do this with a scalp massager. There are some really great scalp massagers on the market right now, but just one thing to keep in mind when you are scalp massaging is to be gentle. You don't want to put too much tension on your hair follicles. Putting tension on your hair follicles could actually make it worse because it might pull your hair out. You just want to be gentle with this approach. Okay, and the fourth daily habit you're going to want to implement for hair growth is eating a lot of protein. Hair is made up of 90% protein, so it is super, super important to make sure that you are getting enough protein in. But not only that, you want to make sure that you're getting good quality sources of protein. So I'm talking grass-fed and finished, non-GMO, wild-caught seafood, organic if you can do that, and just kind of checking in with yourself on all your meals to make sure that you're getting a good source of protein in that meal. I feel like if you can make sure you're doing that for every single meal, you will probably hit close to at least what you need for the day in terms of protein. And if you're a vegetarian, don't worry, I got you, because I know it can be super hard to get in enough protein as a vegetarian. I was a vegetarian for 20 years, so I totally get it. So when it comes to vegetarian food, you definitely want to be looking into more beans, more nuts, more seeds, lentils, but what I would definitely encourage you to do is make sure that you're eating some of the ones that contain more protein. Now, especially if you look at like lentils, if you look at the scale of how much protein you can get out of lentils, if you are using more of like a yellow lentil, that will only have like, I think it's around, don't quote me, I think it's around like 2 grams of protein, but then if you use like a black lentil, you can get like 10 grams of protein. So definitely none of these things are created equally. You definitely have to do your research. And I know this kind of sounds like it's a lot, but I promise you that once you like initially put in the work and you start implementing it, it just gets so much easier as you go along, because then you know these things and then you know exactly what to look for and what to get and all that kind of stuff. And another thing that could help is if you download one of those apps that can help you track your food intake. I think there's like MyFitnessPal. There's other ones that like help you like with your macros and stuff like that. I'm not really concerned about carbs and fats and all that kind of stuff, but it's more important to really focus on making sure you're getting enough protein in. Okay, and the last thing that you're going to want to implement daily for your hair growth is a stress reducing technique. Now, I know I've talked about stress a lot on my channel, and that is because it is one of the biggest contributors to hair loss. But you definitely want to have something that is your go-to when you are feeling stressed out to help calm your body down. And now I want to share one of my absolute favorite methods to reduce stress. It's actually a yoga technique. It's called pranayama. You might have heard of it as the 4-7-8 method. It's where basically you are going to put one hand over your heart, one hand over your stomach, and you are going to breathe in through your nose for a count of 4. You're going to hold it for a count of 7. And then you're going to breathe out for a count of 8. And you can do this a few times until you start to calm down. This is also a really great tool if you have problems sleeping. Use this in any moment in the day when you need just a second. It's free, you can do it anywhere. If you have problems falling asleep, just do this and you will fall asleep. Like honestly, every time I've done it, I fall asleep within 5 minutes. And I always think like, no, it's not gonna work this time. My mind is too alert. It works. And so those are the 5 things that I would start implementing. There are so many other things that you can do for your hair growth. You can check out the Hair Growth Intensive online course. It's linked down in the description. But the things in this video will really help to get you started on the road to hair growth. So that's it for our video. Thank you so much to iRestore for sponsoring this. If you guys have any questions or requests for videos, let me know in the comments below. And I will see you guys soon with another video.